This man has lived inside the iron lung machine for 65 years. His name is Paul Alexander. Paul contracted polio as a child in 1952 when he was 6 and was left almost completely paralyzed, requiring an iron lung machine to breathe for him. Despite this, he achieved remarkable feats, graduated from law school, and became a lawyer. He is one of the last individuals relying on an iron lung. For more cool stories, follow me. This man has lived inside the iron lung machine for 65 years. His name is Paul Alexander. Paul contracted
Am I still muted? No, I'm not muted anymore. Is this muted on this
polio
one?
as
No, okay, cool. Thank you, Behaler. I feel like I would just tell someone to let me die. Turn that shit off. Like just being in the iron lung your entire life. I feel like just pull the plug on me, brother. And there's nothing that they could have done in the meantime.
requiring an iron lung machine to breathe for him. Despite this, he achieved remarkable feats.
See, and look at this one. At least this one's only literally over their chest, right? They can still move their legs or some shit.
Graduated from law school and became a lawyer. He is one of the last individuals relying on
He became a lawyer. Can you imagine? They wheel in your fucking public defender. They wheel in your public defender and he's in a fucking iron lung. You're like, dog, I'm going to fucking jail. I'm going to fucking jail right now. Jesus Christ. Alrighty. So, real quick, just as some quick updates. Just as some quick updates to stream. For some reason, the shorts algorithm has been utterly busted and was getting me upwards of 350 concurrent viewers the last two streams. So we're going to keep going with that and see if they haven't fixed whatever the fuck is wrong there. We'll see what goes on there. We have the chatbot now has the Discord link so that I don't have to type it out constantly and tell people that I'm, willing to argue with them. Where did I just put the Discord? Damn it. There it is. I'll keep that over here. And we will look at our... Let's see here. We will look at our content suggestions to start off with. Click that one. Were people chatting? Yeah, like fucking crazy. I got one guide for 2 whole streams. And by one guide, I mean like literally the entire YouTube chat was just filled with insane, unhinged fucking people.
So, turns out...
No, I didn't mean to dislike it. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. All right, let's see here. Man, also, what I need from you guys is I need more of the... more people to be posting in the content suggestions. Helps me quite a lot to know what we should go over. Let me see here. Let me open up some more of these links. Haven't looked at any of them. And then there's going to be one more. Uh-oh, leaking my YouTube history. Where is it? We're going to watch this one. Also, this motherfucker's fucking crazy. This guy, first off, goated fucking guitar. Look at that thing. Onion, yeah, we're going to talk about that, dude. Republicans are not happy with the Gates pick. Oh, man, maybe they shouldn't have elected Donald Trump or Matt Gaetz. Oh, man, it's almost like Republicans ask for stuff and then their party doesn't deliver on it like literally at all, and then immediately afterwards they memory hole all of the broken promises and the bad decisions that Republicans do, and then they vote for them again. It's almost like literally every single time a Republican gets elected. Well, actually, I can't say literally every single time because I was how old was I when George Bush was elected? I would have been 5 years old. So I can't say I don't know what George Bush actually promised, because he probably didn't promise war in Iraq, The GOP is not happy? Well, McFiston, link me something. If you have something that they're talking about that with, if you have some kind of fucking link where they're talking about that, Last time I was this late, I missed my own abortion. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's almost like Republicans are fucking insane and don't have the concept of like time moving in one direction. They kind of like pick and choose where where time starts for whatever given talking point they want to use. It's kind of fucking crazy. Who is Charlie Dent? Isn't that the name of Two-Face from Batman? Nope. Who is Two-Face Batman? Oh, Harvey Dent. Okay, gotcha. Harvey Dent. I was about to say, I guess he was a prosecutor or some shit. I mean, if they want to. All right, let's see here. Let me look at all of these. We got Joe Rogan. We got this. I really want to go over this one here. Learn how to customize the bot here. Why are you giving me that as a chat message, my friend? All right. So we'll go over the, what do you call it? Department of Government Efficiency. So we'll go over some of that. We will explain why people don't understand why things are being spent, like what money goes towards in the government and why. Assuming I don't get completely one-guyed by chat, we'll be able to actually get through something. You got to have it so YouTube chat shows up on screen as well. Nope, can't do that according to Twitch TOS. Otherwise, I would. Yeah, the Doge thing. And man, it's so unbelievably fucking embarrassing that it feels like a lot of conservatives, especially like young men conservatives that are like sewing the fuck out about Elon. They just see like meme pics as ultimately legitimate, right? Like there are people who are unironically saying, yeah, Alex Jones would be like fucking awesome to put in as the press secretary. It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Soy projection from Sondsol. Beheller, if you weren't an old head in chat, you would be banned just for not contributing fucking anything to any conversation literally ever. Would it not be entertaining? You know what? I think I'm past politics being entertaining, Trent. I'm not gonna lie. I think that I am past politics being a source of entertainment. So if you don't like, it's fitting that the Onion bought Infowars, because only in that setting would I want to see Alex Jones as press secretary, like in an Onion article, You still muted? There's no way I'm still muted. No, I'm not muted. Fuck you. Okay, but where do we want to start? What the fuck is this? Why do we have this in...
You all to know about it, okay? So we found out over the weekend, thanks to Nancy Pelosi's interview with the New York Times.
Do people not know how to fucking screen record? Hold on. Can I see on the Chiron there what the name of the actual video is so I don't have to sift through this fucking dog shit recording of a TV? Please? Let's see here. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da. Holy shit, they actually bought it, even as yeah, no, you know what? If someone can link me the statement from The Onion, I read it earlier today. It was fucking hilarious. Let's see. Can we guess what it could have been? You know what? I'm just gonna watch the dog shit video. Dog shit recording. Okay.
You all to know about it, okay? So we found out over the weekend, thanks to Nancy Pelosi's interview with the New York Times on their podcast, The Daily, that the plan...
I'm sorry, I'm going to criticize the person recording this one more fucking time. Can you imagine sitting down at your TV and you can just see 4 bright lights shining at the TV? Does nobody care when they see it like a giant glare in the middle of their fucking TV, or they can see their own reflection in their TV because it's too bright in their fucking house? Sorry, that shit bothers the fuck out of me. Hold on. I always get sketched opening up a Facebook link in chat because I'm always worried that I'm going to accidentally dox myself. Hold on. Let me just get the actual The Onion. Here's why I decided to buy Infowars. Okay, we'll read that right after we watch this.
You all to know about it, okay? So we found out over the weekend, thanks to Nancy Pelosi's interview with the New York Times on their podcast, The Daily, that the plan was to get Biden to, you know, step down from the re-election bid. And then they were all planning an open primary. But Biden, 30 minutes after he dropped out of the race, decided to endorse Kamala Harris as a middle finger to the Democratic Party. The other thing to know about Joe Biden is that their internal polling before he dropped out of the race.
I'm sorry. Like, everybody wants to look back, okay? Everybody wants to look back with, you know, their, like, hindsight is 2020. Everyone thinks that they can look back and say, like, I know exactly why the Dems lost. Look, oh, it's this exact thing that I was bitching about, you know, 6 months before the election. Oh, it was this thing that they didn't do. Like, everyone's own little, like, pet peeve with the Democrats suddenly is the exact reason why the Democrats lost. I don't even know if there's been enough study into the polling, into why people voted the way that they did, to say one way or another why Harris lost the election. We can make a bunch of educated guesses, but like everyone's pet peeves with the Dems are front and center for why they lost. You know, it's fucking annoying. My term for what happened is the blue exodus. I won't yap on about it, but that's my guess. Well, I mean, like if you wanna explain in chat, I'm totally all ears for it. You know. You don't have to. No, I still like Joe Biden. Sorry. Suck my cock. What should we do? We have an open primary and 0 turnout and no war chest, or nominate someone who's already on the ticket. I know. Yeah, it like when I think about like the open primary thing, like you have to flip a coin. You either go with the vice president that doesn't have a very high approval rating that nobody really knows much about, and you know they already have the war chest and all of that shit, or you have an open primary and you possibly don't have the ability to move that money into a new war chest, and you like create chaos, and there's like infighting within the Democrats, and that's like what 120 days before the election. Nobody knew what the best choice was. There were probably some people in the Democratic Party that wanted an open primary. There are some people that probably wanted Kamala Harris to just take over. Like, who are why are we make these guesses? Blue excess was the allies of the DNC who were pushed away by the rhetoric of the DNC itself. White dudes for Harris existed, but there damn sure was never a Harris for white dudes. Yeah, I can understand that. I do think, and this is really hard for a lot of progressives and a lot of Dems to hear, but the weird like total acceptance of people being racist towards white people, and the total acceptance of people being sexist to men, and then saying like you can't be sexist to men, you can't be racist to white people. Like, I don't even feel like I heard Democrats, like elected Democrats, say that shit, but they never pushed back against it. And I think that we have this huge wide tent party, right? Where we have like every minority that you can think of. We have, college educated people. We have union workers. We're trying to appeal to like 50 million fucking people. But then the majority demographic in the country, we're like, fuck them. We don't need to appeal to them whatsoever. Like, at a certain point, you kind of do, and extreme, like, if I was to like pick my pet peeve that I think was like a big reason, I would say there was that, and then there was the like hardcore fucking lefties saying crazy fucking shit all the fucking time, telling their own, like the alt media people telling their own people not to vote for Dems, and then the Republicans latching on to their own, like our own left-leaning people saying don't vote for the Dems, criticizing the crazy fucking, pro-terrorist shit that they were saying, and then saying, see, and even they don't want the Democrats in charge. Like, the Dems just get hit from every single fucking side every single time there's an election. I've been done with the far left for a very long fucking time. And like I was saying earlier, there's going to be some changes to stream because of the, for some reason, Shorts pushing this out to tons and tons of people. 98 people watching on YouTube right now, right? Like at a certain point, we're going to start just like going after lefties and beating them down into the fucking dust. I don't even know the sentiment inside of like the far lefty sphere anymore, Andrew Davis, weren't you in here yesterday spamming that exact same fucking thing? Like, I don't care if you're conservative and you're in chat and you want to argue with me or say that I'm fucking retard, but like, can you get new fucking material? Jesus Christ. What are your thoughts on the poisoning husbands who voted for Trump TikTok trend? The what? Excuse me? Fuck, I wish you weren't on YouTube. I wish that you could like post a link to something, or if you type in, or no, there's a link right there. Click on the link, join the Discord, and post a link in there for me to look at. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. What did the study say in 2016 about how Trump got elected? Hillary Clinton was a completely unlikable person. There was no enthusiasm on the Democrat side. They didn't push a popular message for basically any policy. Like, can you, like, off the top of your head, can you think of a single policy that Hillary Clinton was pushing for? What novel policies that she was pushing for? Around the ballpark of 19 million? No, Kavas, that's not true. It is about 8 million. The 20 million like meme number was from very early on before the counts started finalizing. Like, California is still still counting their votes, you know? IDK that there is a far left internet sphere, really? It's all disparate social spheres that are often disconnected from activism or party politics? No. There is absolutely a far left internet sphere, like, absolutely. Basically, the entirety of Twitch politics, like, if you're streaming on Twitch, with the exception of, like, a very, very small few amount of people, but, like, if you're a large streamer on Twitch, then you are a far lefty, if you're talking about politics. If you are, like, look at the Brianna Joy Grays, look at the Jimmy Dores, look at the RSB, whatever the fuck guy, the socialist MMA guy, the bread tubers, like, yeah, there is a far left internet sphere, actually, and you can see that reflected in the online communities that you'll see on Twitter, yeah? Do a backflip? Can't. Uncoordinated. Why do I keep hearing about Donald Trump is in it for the billionaires when Kamala spent double on her campaign and was actually $200 million in deficit? Two totally disconnected thoughts. That's like saying, why are apples red when I can't even load my dishwasher today? Like, those are two completely different things. What the fuck are you talking about? These things do not correlate whatsoever. The amount that someone spends does not correlate to who their policies would benefit. Bezos, Soros, you realize that the richest man in the entire world spent the single most amount of money out of anybody in the entire country to get Donald Trump elected. He used his personal, privately owned social media company to push like bullshit narratives that everybody knew were fucking false. Like, they're eating the dogs and they're eating the cats. Like, what was they were like, fuck, I can't even like pick one or two because there were so many fucking just like crazy fucking lies that he pushed. All he did was make free speech. Like, you want to talk about like billionaires, but then you want to ignore the fact that the literal richest man in the entire world bought influence and now is like spent every single day since the election, like, mouth glued to Trump's cock. Like, I don't know. You're so programmed. Again, like, you guys can sit there and maul and seethe and cope and cry and, you know, bitch and moan and cry tears of blood all you want. Like, if you guys want to tell me where I'm wrong, you can tell me where I'm wrong. But like 90% of the comments that I get on YouTube chat seem to be, oh, you're programmed, you're a shill, you're a soy, or whatever the fuck. Like, give me like a fucking thing that I say that's wrong. All right. There's a Discord link that posts every like 3 minutes or some shit. You can join the Discord and you can jump into a voice call and you can tell me why I'm wrong about like literally anything. Look, that was the sound of me joining the Discord room. If you think that I'm wrong, you can jump into the voice call. Oh shit, you know what I just realized? I didn't take my fucking Vyvanse. Everything you just said is wrong? Okay, but you haven't told me like what I said is wrong or why it's wrong or anything like that. Literally every single fucking time I get on stream on YouTube, like, this is what YouTube chat is like. That's not true, Andrew, but okay, you can sit there and cry and moan and bitch and...
Decided to endorse Kamala Harris as a middle finger to the Democratic Party. The other thing to know about Joe Biden is that their internal polling before he dropped out of the race indicated that if he stayed in the race, Donald Trump was going to win even more electoral college votes than he won against Kamala Harris. But they didn't care. Okay, he remained in the race until it was, in my opinion, already incredibly late. And so he set up Kamala Harris for failure. He set up the Democratic Party for failure. But I also want to be clear that the Democratic Party specializes in failure. They're incompetent. They're pathetic. and they lied to the American people and thought that they would get away with it. The cover-up on...
Dude, I fucking hate the quality of this video so much. And this guy has a fucking like smudge on his screen right here. Like clean your fucking house, clean your fucking TV screen. Don't put fucking backlighting against your fucking TV so that you can see the glare. That shit bothers the fuck out of me, dude.
Biden's mental decline was very much real, and the fact that the party overall felt the need to...
Oh, also, we aren't bitching. We won. We want you to understand why he won. You realize the only thing that you guys are saying in chat are like you're coping. You're not actually giving me any actual fucking reasons. Broad pushing of transgenderism is wrong. You guys don't even, like, can you tell me one person who was picked solely because of DEI? Can you tell me, like, one thing that's, like, negatively come out of the fact that, like, I agree, like, here's the thing when it comes to, like, the rhetoric. I think that the way that people talk about, like, trans issues is fucking retarded. Don't get me wrong, right? I am super in support of trans people. I know a lot of trans people. I have never seen any of the boogeyman stories that conservatives talk about come true in actuality. Like, you guys can like sit there and cry and bitch and like, oh no, someone pissed in a toilet in a fucking like single room bathroom that was labeled for women that nobody else was in, and now the entire world is gonna come to an end. Like, I don't know, dude. Like the priorities of the things that you guys care about is so fucking off. It's just insane. Wonderful how you ignore when you're told tell me what. They truly were eating pets and animals from local parks. No, that's not true. We did a deep dive on my stream. We tried to find a single report that ever fucking happened. Not a single instance of that literally ever happening, like showed up at all. It just never fucking happened. I mean, like, literally the day that people started talking about it, I was like, well, you know what? Might as well look into it and see if this is true. There's not a single police report. There is not a single like arrest. There is not a single like literally anything that's ever happened when it comes to like they're eating the cats and the dogs. It's literally just a lie. Even JD Vance admitted that it was a lie, but he's like, well, if I have to make up a story in order to get you guys' attention, then I'll do that. Like, you guys, they'll tell you that they're lying. And then you guys are like, but it's still true because like it sounds funny because it triggers the libs. Like, you guys care more about triggering the libs than literally anything else. But okay, I can't watch this dog shit quality video anymore. Well, what is this? We're going to get through all of the short videos and then we'll get to something else.
So, turns out...
Why is it like whispers and explosions? Why can't it stay one consistent fucking volume?
Voting works. As much as we... thought they had it rigged, as much as we thought there was shenanigans and bullshit and it's just a puppet show and there's no way anybody could buck the system, turns out voting is still real.
But then every single poll told you, no, this is the closest election of your lifetime.
Do you know what Trump told me?
It was still a very close election. Like, the margins in the swing states were still very close. But
About the polls?
No, what?
He's like, they're bullshit. They don't do anything. You give them money, they come back, they have these results, you don't know.
He was like, they charge 500 grand for...
Yeah, he's right. So, turns out...
Okay. Okay. All right, Department of Government Efficiency. We got Vivek Ramaswamy. Let's organize this super quick. We'll look at that. After that, we don't need Charlie Dent, and we got another YouTube thing. Got you. So I guess all the residents, yeah, the lady who posted it the first time admitted that she like literally had no evidence for it, and then they found the cat that they thought was eaten. You dumb retard! You like you're like literally. It's like you're so fucking dense that light bends around you. There's so much evidence. It's literally a Google search away. Literally every single one of the dumb fucking stupid little lies is a Google search away, and you guys pretend like it's like in the ether, nobody knows what any truth is. Nobody can verify any facts, but this one guy who's running for office, who like is one of the most retarded people I've ever heard speak in my entire fucking life, like for some reason is able to cut through the like thin veil of reality to show what truth is. I don't know what to fucking tell you, dude. I've already said it 3 times. Okay, Pepe the Jongleur. Like, listen, there's a lot of, the chat is moving pretty fast, and I'm also looking at this screen here, okay? You gotta give me some fucking leeway. There's tons of people who are trying to, like, vie for my attention in chat, okay? Which one do you want me to look at? What are you asking me to look? No, I have never seen a single clip of Donald Trump speaking and him sounding intelligent. Like, I'll pull up the old tried and true Trump childcare. my favorite Trump speech of all fucking time. Like, this man has never sounded intelligent in his entire fucking life. This lady asks him, what would you do for childcare in the United States? What policy would you push?
Will you advance?
Well, I would do that, and we're sitting down. You know, I was somebody, we had Senator Marco Rubio, and my daughter Ivanka was so impactful on that issue. It's a very important issue, but I think when you talk about the kind of numbers that I'm talking about, that, because look, childcare is childcare. It's, couldn't, you know, there's something, you have to have it. In this country, you have to have it. But when you talk about those numbers compared to the kind of numbers that I'm talking about by taxing foreign nations at levels that they're not used to, but they'll get used to it very quickly. And it's not going to stop them from doing business with us, but they'll have a very substantial tax when they send.
And like, if you just like read the transcripts, this is what he says, okay? What piece of legislation will you advance? Well, I would do that, and we're sitting down, you know. I was we had Senator Marco Rubio, and my daughter Ivanka was so impactful on that issue. It's a very important issue, but I think when you talk about the kind of numbers that I'm talking about, because look, childcare is childcare. It's couldn't, you know, something, you have to have it in this country. You have to have it. But when you talk about those numbers compared to the kind of numbers that I'm talking about, by taxing foreign nations at levels they're not used to, but they'll get used to it very quickly, and it's not going to stop them from doing business with us, but they'll have a very substantial tax when they send products into our country. Those numbers are so much bigger than any numbers that we're talking about, including childcare, that it's going to take care of, we're going to have to, wait, how does he say this? What the fuck is this stuttery ass fucking speech?
Including childcare, that it's going to take care. We're going to have, I look forward to having no deficits within a fairly short period.
Like, he just doesn't sound smart, literally, ever. He doesn't, he talks like a regular person. If this is the caliber of person that you're listening to speak in your everyday life, I don't know what kind of fucking lead pipes they have in your city. Like, I don't know. I have a feeling this guy might not smoked not one. Wait, what? I have a feeling this guy might have not smoked not one copium, but the whole pack. Jesus Christ. Is that a sock on the mic? Yes, I keep it on the mic because it pisses everybody off. Well, he's a billionaire. Are you? George Soros is a billionaire. Do you want him in office? Which candidate doesn't talk like this? Literally any other one. Like even conservative politicians. Like, I don't think that there's a single politician that talks like this except for Donald Trump. Voters showed that Orange Man bad. Yeah, that's true, Butch. Show a Biden speech. He's also fucking even though Biden has like dementia and he's like slow, he stutters and he's like incredibly like god awfully fucking slow when he speaks. It's difficult to fucking listen to him speak sometimes. But like, he doesn't fucking meander in a fucking crazy way like this. Jesus Christ, the fucking caliber of YouTube chat is just so fucking low. Jesus. Come on, man, you might have TDS. TDS is the self-pacifying fucking mantra that Trump supporters say when they don't have something to counter what they're listening to. Like, oh, well, you just brought up like 50 substantive points, and I don't know how to counter any of them, but you have Trump derangement syndrome because you don't like Trump. Like, that's literally all you have. He doesn't meander. Oh, let me be honest, okay? I haven't listened to a Biden speech in what, 6 fucking months. So maybe I have dementia myself, and I just don't remember. But I don't think he meanders in the same way that Donald Trump does, all over the fucking place while saying literally fucking nothing. Take any Trump speech and set up the speed to 1.5. Why?
Period of time, coupled with the reductions that I told you about on waste and fraud and all of the other things that are going on in our country, because I have to stay with childcare. I want to stay with childcare, but those numbers are small relative to the kind of economic numbers that I'm talking.
Tell us what a woman is. A woman is a person that I slept with last night. That person was your mom. Get fucked. Okay. Department of Governmental Efficiency. The fucking cringe Doge thing. The little bone that they threw to Vivek Ramaswamy and to Elon Musk so that they felt like they were still a part of everything. I keep on getting mixed information about like how bad or how effective or what they could even do with this Department of Government Efficiency. At this point, until I hear like a more consolidated, message from people who sound like they're fucking intelligent, and sound like they know what they're talking about, I don't know how else to feel about it other than it just feels fucking cringe as hell, like elder millennial humor. Like the Doge, like a dead ass meme from 2012 that I was looking at when I was in fucking high school, Did you just assume my mama's gender? Hell yeah. I assumed her gender all over the place last night. But anyways, like the cringe fucking millennial humor that Elon does is so fucking cringe. But as it stands right now, this is what I know about the Department of Governmental Efficiency. They're not going to do they're not going to open up a new actual government department. They're doing it as a commission. Elon is a millennial? No, I don't know. When the fuck, how old is Elon Musk? Elon Musk. No, he's Gen X, but he's like super Reddit brained. Like his humor comes from Reddit. So I don't think he's a millennial, but he has like elder millennial humor. Wait. How old are the oldest millennials? 1981? Okay, yeah, no, he's certainly not a millennial. But yeah, anyway, so it's going to be run as a commission, which means that they don't have any direct power. What they can do is they can show findings and then present those to Congress, and then Congress will have to either approve or disapprove of whatever action that they're suggesting, right? So I don't know, especially if Trump keeps on tapping into Congress to pull loyalists out to run different departments in the executive branch. Like, it's entirely conceivable that the Democrats take the House, not because they won the House through votes, but because Donald Trump keeps on taking all the Republicans that were giving them that slim minority or that slim majority in the House. So in the case that he does continue just like bleeding all of the Republican congressmen or congresspeople from the House into his cabinet, and the Democrats take the House, then the Department of Government Efficiency is like dead on arrival because both the House and the Senate would have to agree on a rule that would then be implemented because they don't have actual like executive, powers for regulation, Hey, thank you for the sub, Bones of Doom.
Amazing.
Let's go hell world for Republicans.
Thank you. Republicans have all three now. Let's see how they do. Like right as it stands right now, Joey Bricks, you're right. They do have all three. But again, like the margins in the House for the past 12 years has been razor thin, right? I don't think that there's been fuck me, I can't even remember. Congress 2016. Did Republicans have a supermajority? Let's see here. Oh no, they definitely had a fucking clear majority in Congress, and he still wasn't able to get fucking anything fucking done. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I don't even know how much power that this Department of Government Efficiency is actually going to have. We're going to look at this, we're going to look at this, and we're going to look at this. Let's see here. But really quick, before we get into that, I see we have 236 people on YouTube. If you guys wouldn't mind double tapping the screen and making the nice like to viewer ratio go up. Thank you very much. Let's see it go up a little bit more, okay? Double tap, like the stream. It helps out. It makes it to where there's more people in chat. Makes it to where you support me a little bit more. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't like shilling. It's super fucking cringe, but I have to do it because otherwise my editor will take me out behind the shed and take care of me. And he is a heavily armed man. All right, so Vivek Ramaswamy, an incoming member of the Trump administration, he's not going to be part of the Trump administration. He's going to be part of a commission from the Trump administration, but the Trump administration would be fully in control of the commission. That's not how administrations work, but okay. Has announced plans to cut to $120 billion in veterans' health care. Do we have a Vivek Ramaswamy veterans? And we'll look into this. Is this true? Or is this just memes? Look, I have 3 kids. All I care about is affordable housing and cheap groceries. If Trump can give me that, I'll be happy. Joey Bricks, genuinely, here's the problem, is that the consumer sentiment does not match up with the realities on the ground. Cheap housing isn't something that the federal government controls, right? Food prices, the government does have a lot more control over, right? But that they don't have like direct control over anything to do with housing. All you can do is incentivize local municipalities to get rid of some regulations on building new types of housing and shit like that. But, again, like I see there's a lot of people who are very, very, very fucking mad in my chat. I don't know why people keep on saying, get this man a tissue. Like at any point in this entire thing, have I started yelling or screaming or anything like that? Like not once, but there's a lot of people who are very mad that I don't like Trump in chat. It's really funny to me how fragile the Trump people in my chat are while saying that I'm the fragile one, and I'm not even reading chat, and you guys are still saying, get this man a tissue, and I'm literally just like Googling and finding articles to read on stream. Cry us a river there? Like, there we go. The federal government did control it. Trump passed a law about price gouging that Biden abolished when he got in office. Wait, for food or for housing or for what? Also, wait, I'm sorry. Are Republicans in support of are Republicans in support of fucking price controls all of a sudden? I don't know who I'm arguing with anymore, because like for some reason I busted out of my lefty fucking rabbit hole by like learning just a little bit about the economy. And I thought that putting price caps and price floors on things were like a really bad thing for the economy. I thought that like price should be dictated through supply and demand, like market pressures, not government like artificial caps and floors. But hold on, I'm trying to. Who was it that I just responded to that said something about the price? That was the vineyard person. Did they respond again? No, they have not. Does anybody know what he was talking about? Why does your side keep threatening to kill Trump? I don't think you know who you're talking to. I don't think you know what side I'm on. I'm very glad that the YouTube Shorts streams are popping off and all that shit, but like, goddamn, I need some return viewers so that I don't have to fucking re-explain my entire fucking like political views literally every single fucking stream in detail. Holy shit, you guys have no idea who you're talking to. Utilities, a utility. Okay, we were talking about something separate. If you want to link me something, there's a Discord link that gets posted in chat every like 3 minutes, or you can type !Discord and you can post a link to that in the Discord so that I can look into that. I don't remember that bill or what Biden rescinded in regards to utilities, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking specifically about housing and grocery prices. Did you say you used to be a communist? Communist, socialist, doesn't really matter what label you put on it. I was a like hardcore, super fucking lefty, but then I started learning about the government. I started learning about the economy. I went from an America hating, like giga fucking lefty retard to like understanding, basic market forces and how the economy runs and what a fucking tariff is, which it doesn't seem like anybody knows what a fucking tariff is. Like I'm not ideologically captured by either side of the aisle. I just happen to agree with the Democrats more than the Republicans right now. There were Republican policies. I'm gonna lay all this out right now so we get less fucking like insane fucking shit being said in my fucking chat so that I can just continue with my stream. Okay, I am a capital L liberal. I believe in free trade. I believe in capitalism. I am not for like the most hardcore fucking crazy social fucking push lefty shit that you can think of. I'm not in favor of that. I'm not going to sit here and say, yes, all furry like fucking people should be able to walk out with their dicks out. I'm not a fucking insane person. I'm pro Second Amendment. I don't give a fuck about the Second Amendment. It's fine. Have your guns. Okay, like there's some like minor policy things that we could talk about on the edges there, but I don't like. It's just not like a super big issue to me. Like, then why do you get so upset? The only exasperation is because you guys keep on assigning policies to me or positions to me that I don't hold. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ! Like if Trump supporters could for like a quarter of a second like take a step back and listen to the words that people say to them instead of immediately saying, oh, well, this guy doesn't like Trump, therefore he must be a socialist, communist, evil fascist, anti-free speech, anti-Second Amendment, pro-abortion, pro-killing children, pro-raping children person in the entire world. Like, if you guys can like listen to the words that I say instead of like assuming what I am saying, like, if God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth so that you can listen more and speak less, okay? What if they're just trolling you? Here's the thing. I don't have enough people in YouTube chat at this point that I recognize that I would be comfortable just giving mod powers to people to ban people who are just trolls. So... But if you stick around and you stay around for a couple of streams and you show that you're not a total fucking dipshit that's going to ban everyone that disagrees with me, and you're not a fucking total fucking like MAGA fucking retard, then like I'll probably give you... Oh wait, hold on. Fishy Pone is in chat. Listen. Where is that? Guess who just got mod? Fishy Pone just got mod. And if people, like, again, the only reason that I would want to ban people is if they are, like, actively, like, saying slurs that would get me banned off of YouTube, or if they're just saying the exact same thing over and over and over, and it's just a troll post, like, those people can go. But be light-handed. I don't care that much about people being retards in chat, as long as they're not going to get me banned off of YouTube. Okay. Now that we've got all that out of the way, can I continue? Can I continue with my stream? Hill J, you realize that your caps lock is on. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ, that was loud as fuck. What is this fucking music on this Newsweek thing, dude? Wait, hold the fuck up. What is this? Yeah, and you keep responding to me? Yeah, I'll respond to you if you don't have caps on, okay? But what the fuck is this music? Massive downsizing of the U.S. government after being appointed to lead Donald Trump's new Department of Government Efficiency. Over the last 2 years, Supreme Court has ruled that the administrator is behaving in wildly unlawful ways. Actually, I changed my mind. I thought that the music was cool at first, but I'm going to mute that shit. But stopping the bureaucracy on the wrist won't solve the problem. The only right answer is to what? Is a massive downsizing. That's what we're talking about right now. Hyde, give me a second. Elon Musk and Rob Sully would lead a new department in his second administration. But hold on. Okay, I need someone to fucking explain. I need like consistent fucking reporting. Is this going to be an administration or is it going to be a commission? Because those are two very different fucking things. President-elect could impact healthcare for veterans if plans to cut appropriations for expired bills go ahead. Trump announced on Tuesday that Tesla CEO Elon Musk and entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy was spearhead. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, got that. We understand what that is. Has since said that money spent on expired government programs should be stopped. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, Ramaswamy cited the $516 billion spent on expired acts for the 2024 fiscal year. There are 1,200 plus programs that are no longer authorized but still receive appropriations. Totally nuts. Hundreds of billions of dollars each year by defunding government programs that Congress no longer authorizes. Oh, this is just what I was about to Google. See what that meant. Legislative authorities can expire and continue to receive appropriations, a law of Congress that provides an agency with budget authority, subject to congressional authorization. Among those expired appropriations is the Veterans Healthcare Eligibility Act, which amounted to $119 billion in government spending for 2024. The act the act provides healthcare benefits to those who have served in active military, naval, or air service and did not receive dishonorable discharge. It covers an outpatient services like health appointments, immunizations, nutrition education, inpatient services like surgeries, acute care, and some conditions or injuries that may require urgent care. Expired in 1998, but has been continually funded. Let me see here. Reviewing his protocols for disability aid. Oh man, I didn't know that Trump hated fucking disabled veterans. Jesus Christ, dude. Use Ukraine funding deport. What the fuck does that mean? An audit on swamp spending, aka fraud, waste, and abuse, etc. There's a. Why does it feel like everyone's? Is there like a character limit on YouTube chat? Legitimate question, because I don't watch my own stream, obviously. Do you guys have a character limit and it's like cutting you guys off? Because it feels like some of these comments I try to read just, yes, there is. Okay. Is there a way that, one second, let me see if I can fix that for you guys, because that's annoying as fuck. No, it does not look like there is a way that I can do that. Let me do this. Damn, nope. I can't. Sorry about that. That's annoying. 190 character limit? Okay. There's a good video by Hillsdale College called How Deep is the Swamp? Well, if you join the Discord and you put it in content suggestions, I'll likely watch it on stream. Subscribe to get more character limit? Really? We have sent billions in old military munitions to Ukraine, not trillions. Yeah, it's been billions, and we're not sending, like, the overwhelming amount of funding that we have sent over to Ukraine has been like literal physical munitions. Like that dollar cost associated with the aid that we send to Ukraine is just how much value those bombs and those like howitzers and those tanks and those like all that shit cost, right? But like all of the munitions that we're sending over to them are ones that are about to expire, and then we would have to send over to like Lockheed Martin or whoever makes the fucking bombs to put into a bunker to explode, and we would have to pay them to dispose of those bombs. Subscription does not extend the character limit. I'm listen, I don't know. I'm just parroting what I heard someone in chat say. I don't know how to fix the character limit. Sorry about that, guys. What do you think Trump will do if China invades Taiwan like they threatened to do next year? I would feel more confident that Trump will defend Taiwan than him continuing to help Ukraine, especially now that he appointed Nikki Haley as the director of national intelligence or whatever the fuck. That is the most like bought and paid for Russian shill person I've ever seen in my entire life. I have not seen a single video of Tulsi Gabbard where she does not literally repeat verbatim talking points from Russia Today. Like, that's fucking insane. Dude. Google things, man. Well, tell me what to Google. What do you think that I'm wrong on? Again, it keeps on getting posted in chat. If there's something that you think that I am incorrect about, you guys can join the Discord. If you join the Discord, you can jump into a voice call with me. If you jump into a voice call with me, then you can like argue with me and tell me where I'm wrong. Tulsi? Oh, sorry. Did I say Nikki Haley at some point? Yeah, I meant to say Tulsi Gabbard. Trump's admin looks like he's going to be a mixed bag of Russia Warhawks and shills. No, wait, plants to what? Which word are you? Are you saying Russia plants and shills? Yeah. Oh, Talon. That's another person I can give mod to. Talon, don't ban people just because they disagree or because they're retarded. Ban people because they're spamming like copium shit, okay? What's an example of Russian talking points said by Tulsi? Like, I can't think of a single, like, let's see if we can find Tulsi. Oh, wait, Exhibit A? Let's see.
In Ukraine,
Jesus fucking Christ. I need like some sort of fucking program that equalizes volume across across the entire fucking like web browser, because it is blowing my fucking eardrums out, or it's fucking silent.
In Ukraine, President Zelensky has already taken complete control of the media. He has outlawed his political opposition party.
He hasn't outlawed his political opposition parties. Ukraine is not a single party state. They outlawed the provably, like, they had evidence, and the U.S. confirmed that they had evidence that they were actually being paid by Russia during wartime. There was a Russian paid for political party in Ukraine while they were being invaded by Russia. Yeah, they probably banned that party. Like, I'm sorry.
And he has banned the second largest Orthodox Christian church.
Because they were they, I can't remember on that one, because it's been a while since I've looked at like the minutia around the war in Ukraine, but I can't remember. That Orthodox church was either spying for Russia or was actively promoting like Russia winning the war in Ukraine while people were fighting and dying so that their country didn't get taken over by a foreign entity. But
that wasn't enough. Now, in his latest edict, he declared that he's canceling the presidential elections altogether.
It's in wartime. That happens in wartime. I think America has done that at least once in wartime. She is hot, though. I don't comment on people's appearances on stream. All right? I'm not a fucking coomer.
Were planned for March. When you look back in history, even at the height of the Vietnam War, when there's fighting going on in every major city, South Vietnam still held elections. During my first deployment to Iraq, it was 2005. It was the height of that war. And there was great threat.
It wasn't, we weren't in like total fucking war. I don't even know what to fucking say to
Threat of
this.
violence for anyone who dared to go out and vote, yet Iraq still held its democratic.
You're in your anime hair arc. I am in my, I keep on forgetting to put hair product in so that it looks like so I look like a fucking, like presentable fucking human being. Yeah.
Elections, and people still turned out to vote. Now, President Biden claims his mission is to defend democracies and defeat autocracies. But he continues to take money out of our pockets to underwrite a war of one corrupt autocracy, Ukraine.
Because they're being invaded. This is like a country that has been expanding their democracy and working towards like getting out of autocracy. Yeah, so we're trying to support that, right? And they're being invaded by a fucking dictatorship in Russia. Yeah, who has been an openly, by their own words, like adversarial to the United States. Like, yeah, our enemy is invading someone that we have friendly relations with, and we can give them bombs. Yeah, no fucking shit. That's exactly what he's doing. Yeah, no fucking shit.
Against another, Russia. So the real reason Zelensky has outlawed elections is to stop any who dare to criticize the rampant corruption in Ukraine or the war. Those in our government who support him must also therefore believe that when the United States...
Oh, look, they even got fucking fact-checked. Zelensky did not outlaw Ukraine's Orthodox Christian Church. The Ukrainian parliament outlawed the minority Ukrainian Orthodox Church Moscow Patriarchate, which has links to the Russian security state. So the FSB literally has their fingers in the fucking Orthodox Christian Church of Ukraine. Jesus.
States is at war. They too will be justified in canceling our elections.
Wait, what was that last bit?
Or the war. A war of one corrupt autocracy, Ukraine, against another, Russia. So the real reason Zelensky has outlawed elections is to stop any who dare to criticize the rampant corruption in Ukraine or the war. Those in our government who support him must also therefore believe that when the United States is at war, they too will be justified in canceling our elections.
Oh, I can't wait for like someone to like have like all these people who love these like Russian fucking shills like Tim Pool and Tulsi Gabbard and people like that. Like, how many times do their predictions have to come wrong? Like turn out to be wrong before people have that come to Jesus moment and they're like, oh, you know what? Literally every single fucking time this person makes a prediction about what the Democrats are going to do, that never fucking happens. They haven't taken the fucking guns. They haven't put us into a new war. They haven't fucking, like forcibly aborted all fucking white Christian babies and turned all the rest of them into fucking transgenders. Like all the fucking predictions don't happen. And yet we still fucking listen to them. Tulsi Gabbard. Fuck, there was a thing that I saw on Destiny stream the other day where she was being interviewed and she like repeated literally every single fucking Russian talking point, every single thing that you would read on Russia Today, but I can't find it right now. But moving back to the governmental fucking efficiency thing, Hank Green has a good video about this. I thought we might watch that really quick. Have you ever read or watched Russia Today? Yes. I like to read news from all sorts of different things. I haven't read it in a long time because I don't like Russia. I think that Russia is an adversarial state to the United States, and I like my country more than I like fucking dictatorship. So no, I don't read Russia Today anymore, but I have read Russia Today articles in the past. Exhibit C, Russian state media uses Tulsi clips. No fucking shot. Oh my god. No, hold on. I fucking hate this channel that you always fucking link me. Before we go to commercial, I'll just read this part. I wanted to show you Americans. It's very curious. Here's what our girlfriend Tulsi. Oh, they're calling our girlfriend Tulsi. Tulsi Gabbard is saying. I think what we're seeing here. Oh my fucking god. No, give me a fucking English speaking channel, please. Jesus fucking Christ. The level of delusion required to call Tulsi a Russian shill is insane. Can you give me one pro-America like foreign policy stance that Tulsi Gabbard has that is not in line with what the Russian government wants? Tulsi Gabbard is providing the girlfriend experience to Russians. I hate this channel. No, I hate that channel because it's, number one, it's fucking Russian media. Number two, it's not in English, and I don't want to fucking sit here on stream and have to read out on the tiny fucking screen to you guys in silence because I'm not going to like overlay my voice over Russian fucking language speaking. So like it's just like bad production quality. What does the Russian government want? The Russian government wants to create a multipolar world where America is not the like dominant fucking country in the world that gets to tell everybody else what to fucking do. Right now, we're the fucking like big dogs on the world stage since 1992, since the fall of the Soviet Union. Nobody else can stand against us. We're the big dogs. We have the big dicks. Nobody can fuck with us. All right? What army do they have that can fuck with us? Nobody. We're America. Let's fucking go, right? But Russia and Putin is super fucking ass mad about that because they think that they should still be the big dogs. And so they have been undermining Western democracies. And they've even explicitly said this, like friends of Putin before they became not his friends. What was his fucking name? The guy that ran the Wagner Group. Someone reminded me, the Wagner Group guy. Anybody? Once again, I see Prigozhin. Thank you. There's a bunch of people saying you're a retard, you're wrong, LOL, blah, 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 blah. If you think I'm wrong, there is a Discord link that keeps on popping up in chat, or you can type in !Discord and you can join the Discord and you can come to a voice channel with me right now and you can tell me why I'm wrong. But yeah, Prigozhin. There is like on record, him being interviewed and him saying, yeah, we've been fucking with their media space so that these dumb fuck retard Americans won't fucking be able to stand against Russia. Like, they literally admit to that they have been like spreading fake news so that you guys would slurp it up because you guys care more about Donald Trump than you do about America. And because people didn't like Donald Trump because he said nice things about Russia, you guys are like, oh, so Russia must be our friend. Therefore, anything that anyone says bad about Russia is wrong. But like, they're open about it. They like actually say this out loud with their own mouths. And you guys just fucking ignored it and say that it's fake news, even though they're literally sitting there like, yes, it is me. I am Prigozhin. I am Russia's fucking like top dog. I am fucking sitting here ruining you guys' elections. I am spreading fake news. I am spreading disinformation so that you guys become ungovernable. And we're winning on that. You guys, okay, moderators, if someone is typing in chat and their last 5 messages have just been "you're coping," you can ban them. I'm all for freedom of speech and people disagreeing with me, but like, please, for the love of God, don't shit up my chat so that I can actually see what people who want to tell me where I'm wrong are saying. Please, for the love of fucking God. Do you think America is currently in a good place? In which aspect? Geopolitically, we're in a treacherous place, but that's because the entire world is kind of fucked right now. Economically, we're looking pretty goddamn good, except for like some key markets like housing and the food market, which like that is the food market the federal government has control over. The housing market the federal government doesn't have that much control over. In regards of social issues, we're obviously like completely fucked because half of my country doesn't believe in like basic fucking facts. But now we're Putin's bitch. I didn't say that. But we're it just depends on how good he is at making Trump feel like he's sucking Trump's dick. If he can make Trump feel like he's just sitting there licking his ear, then yeah, Trump will be Putin's bitch because Trump, I think, just listens to the last person that he talked to. I'm confused. Are you Kamala or Trump? I heard you saying people were saying you're coping. I am a Democrat, but I am not like only for the Democrats. I am a capital L liberal. I don't want to have to explain this every single fucking 5 minutes, dude. Holy fucking shit. This is why I don't like the shorts format, because people come in, they watch for 30 seconds, ask the same fucking questions over and over and over, and then I have to explain my entire fucking ideology over and 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 over. Jesus fucking Christ. Now, I'm not shitting on you for asking a question. I'm just like, it's just like, holy shit. I've said this like fucking 40 times this stream. Then don't do it if you don't like it. No, I like arguing with retards. It's just that for some reason today, there's like literally no one in chat that everyone in chat is like saying that I'm wrong, but literally not telling me why I'm wrong. You guys are like, and I'm offering you guys an opportunity. Just jump into a voice call with me and tell me why I'm wrong. But everyone seems to be like, oh, well, you're wrong. Like, tell me what I'm wrong. Capital L liberal is a libertarian. There are some, I don't hate every single thing about libertarianism. It's just that most libertarians like end up either being pedophiles or like ultimately fucking retarded fucking anarcho-capitalists. Like, please, for the love of God. I want sensible policy. I want someone with a fucking brain. Please. Okay, Mongo Life Pawn. Give me something that you want me to explain. Why do you cuss so much? It's because I'm a morally corrupted person. Your stance on the border. I think that neither party is like accurately addressing the issue. The border bill that was going to be passed moderately addressed the issue, but the main issue isn't people just like coming over and then like trying to avoid the authorities forever. It's the asylum seeking process. The asylum seeking process needs to be changed in a way that we obviously want to not be like morally corrupt fucking demons that like sees a mother fleeing from torture in her country that is like obviously like fucking true and she has proof of it. We want to be able to take those people in, but we don't want to take in people who are just like, oh, well, America is like super fucking base. Let's fucking go. They should apply for citizenship in a normal fucking way. So what we should do is we should have more asylum seeking judges. We should shorten the amount of time that people have to be here under asylum. We should have more asylum, what do you call them? Lawyers, so that we can get these people through the system faster so that they're not staying in the country for 10 fucking years. That's the main issue with like illegal immigration. We have a like ultimately super easy to game the system asylum seeking process, and nobody wants to actually fix that. They just want to talk about fucking border walls or like how like fucking based and blue pilled and loving every illegal immigrant is. Like nobody fucking cares about what the actual problem with the border is. Venezuela sent everyone from their prisons. Why is their violent crime rate so fucking high then? If they sent everyone from their prisons over here, that doesn't make much sense. Why should we let these people in though? If there is a woman who is like at risk to be like raped and tortured for all of eternity and be a sex slave to some like despotic fucking dictator because her husband happened to be a political opposition leader and she wants to come to the United States for political asylum, I think that any normal fucking human being in the United States would probably say, yeah, I think we should have an asylum system that does allow those people to come in. But like, like Juan that's coming in from Tijuana who like has like a moderately okay life, but like wants to just like come over here to work, you should probably, apply to come into this country in a legal way. Use innocent people to mule their drugs into the country. Yeah, but the problem is they like the overwhelming majority. Actually, I don't know if the overwhelming majority. I do know that the majority of fentanyl that comes across our border, they like conscript U.S. citizens to come over the border with it. That's the people that we catch the most, and the highest amount of fentanyl that we confiscate at the border is from U.S. citizens that were either forced to or were paid to bring it over the border. Wasn't there some like internet famous guy? Was it someone from Whitest Kids You Know? Or no. It was one of those guys from the Charlottesville rally. Like Charlottesville rally. This dude right here. Everyone's seen this picture. He ended up like being a drug mule for the cartels, and then he killed himself after he was caught. But yeah, that's like how most of the fentanyl comes into the country. No, Pat, nah, that's not how it worked, but let them live with you then? Oh, wow, you're so fucking smart. You have the fucking, like, killer fucking argument there. Oh, just let all the illegal immigrants live in your house. Oh, you have the argument's so fucking good. Oh. Okay. We're going to watch this. Holy shit.
I'm trying to do something new here.
Most of the fent comes from Mexico. Harry Knuckles. What did I say that disagrees with that? Are you fucking retarded? Hold on. Nobody tell him the answer. Harry Knuckles. Where did I say that the fent was coming from? Are you on fent right now? Why is he saying it? You guys are all defending him. I want to hear him say it with his own fucking words. Answer some real ones. Do you realize how hard it is to fucking like go through like the chat with how fast it's going right now, and for me to like try to discern who's being serious and who's not? Like when I like all the opinions that are coming from chat are like equally fucking stupid. Nefarious TV, if you have a question, you can ask it. I will answer your question. All right. Also, like everyone's getting so fucking mad when I respond to someone and they think that I'm responding to them. Like it's not personal, okay? You guys are all just words on screens to me. I already asked 3. Copy and paste it. How far up do I have to go to find your fucking question? Again, and this is an open invitation. You guys can just Ice Beans, how's it going? You guys, there is an open invitation. If you want to jump into a voice call with me, you are more than welcome to. There is a link. If you type in !Discord, or it just like posts itself every like 3 minutes, you guys can jump into the Discord with me and you can have a short conversation with me. Ask me to clarify something, or you can tell me where I'm wrong about something. I will like change my position on the spot if you give me adequate evidence that I am incorrect about something. No. Look, I'll type it in for you. If you type in !Discord, like that. Gender affirming care, your thoughts? I used to be like hardcore, here's the thing on that. Like, I think that broadly, I would support like, when it comes to gender affirming care, obviously it should be offered. I don't think that we should ban it wholesale, like especially for adults. I think that if you're trans and you're like under the age of 18, there should be some pathway to get puberty blockers. It shouldn't be like the easiest thing in the world to get, but it also shouldn't be the most restricted thing in the entire fucking world to get. Like there's more restriction, like the restrictions that I get for fucking Vyvanse, right? For my like god awful, unbelievable, crippling fucking ADHD, like is probably enough for the fucking puberty blockers, okay? But like, I could be pushed on that one way or another. I don't think I would ever be okay with like wholesale banning it across the board in any way, shape, or form. But like, holy shit, like it's not that big of an issue in this country, like fucking at all. Puberty blockers should be banned pre-25. Do you know? Wait, Kai, what age do people go through puberty? Kai, hey Kai, do you know what age people go through fucking puberty? Sondsol is trying the Sisyphean task of educating YouTube chat. True. $35 still haven't true. Yeah, you're psychotic. Tell me which part of it that I've said that was psychotic. I don't know if like how long I need to wait for this Phantasm TV. What was his name? Started with an F and it ended with TV. Nefarious. Never mind. It started with an N. I don't know how long I need to wait for that guy because I have about 20 minutes before I need to, maybe 30 minutes max before I need to jump off. You may be a child predator? Man, you know what? If you're a Trump supporter, you should be really mad at Trump right now because he just nominated a literal sex child trafficker to be his attorney general. So you should be really, really upsetty spaghetti about that. Didn't Matt Gaetz sex traffic a 17-year-old over state lines fucker and then bring her back to Florida? Is that not true? Didn't they just do an ethics committee? They were going to release the results, I think, today, but he resigned 2 days before it was supposed to be released so that it wouldn't be released. Oh, was it supposed to be tomorrow? Why is he not in jail? Because the ethics committee got all their evidence together and they were supposed to release it, and he resigned. And because he resigned, Congress no longer has any authority over him. Yeah, someone can ban the Hairy Knuckles guy. Like, he's not adding literally anything to this. Or he can get on VC. He can do VC or ban. What do puberty blockers do? They don't stop puberty. They disrupt the body's hormone system, and the body isn't fully developed until 25. I feel like, holy fuck, am I having a fucking stroke right now? Hold on. Somebody please, like, snap me back to reality. This is what he said. What do puberty blockers do? They don't stop puberty. They disrupt the body's hormone system, and the body isn't fully developed until 25. Do you realize that puberty is the hormone system kicking in and changing the body? Am I having a fucking stroke? Or is that the most retarded fucking sentence I've ever read in my entire life? Zach Brown, you can get onto Discord. You can tell me exactly why I'm wrong right now. Bones. Okay, you have like literally 30 fucking seconds.
All right, holy shit. Yeah, don't argue with YouTube chat. They're actually fucking retarded.
Yeah, I think at this point I need to just like I need to make it to where I don't even know, because I obviously want to argue with people and I like disagreement in my chat, but like, what the fuck am I supposed to do when like 80% of the people in the YouTube chat are just like spamming fucking retarded fucking nonsense fucking statements that are self-contradictory or just like saying cope shit.
Keep bitching.
So here's the thing.
You done bitching? Keep bitching.
Just
Everyone
accept that
just mining
YouTube chat
souls
has a
right now.
collective
One second.
IQ
There's
50.
a TTS. Sorry. Say it again.
So just accept that YouTube chat has a collective IQ of about 50. Just spam the Discord link. And if these people want to go in and, express their 50 IQ talking points, let them have it. It'll be a fun stream. You get to argue with a bunch of idiots. Otherwise, they can like talk for like 5 minutes in YouTube chat. And if they don't have anything productive to say, gone. Take them out.
Did you make that
take them all
sound
back
yourself?
and
Okay, I thought you had like a fucking soundboard or some shit. Okay, well, I will take that into consideration. All right, I will probably do that for next stream because I just realized how deep into stream we are. So,
all right,
take care. Catch ya. All right, again, like, I'm fine with people disagreeing with me in chat. Like, my entire like online experience has been arguing with people and like accepting people coming in and like disagreeing with me. I've even had my mind changed. I've changed my entire world outlook through the process of debate. I used to be a fucking retarded fucking socialist, okay? But at this point, like, I'm gonna have to just fucking ignore you guys. Holy shit, I can't get through a stream. Yikes, don't admit that. I am totally fine with admitting self-growth, positive growth in my life. We must save the mentally stable, true. Okay, we're going to watch this for a minute, okay? Oh, really quick before we watch this, if you guys like the stream, double tap the screen or top right corner. I think maybe it's 3 dots or some shit. Like the stream. 230 people watching. Bump up those like numbers. If you want to support the channel, you can become a YouTube member or whatever the fuck. There's also, if you type in ! donate, you can donate directly to me. The fuck is on your mic? It is a sock. I keep it on my mic because it pisses everybody off. Thank you for reinforcing why I keep the mic with a sock on it. All right.
going to work, but bear with me. There's a tweet that I'd like to look at. It's called, it's from the Redheaded Libertarian, and we can see from her bio over here that she works with Tim Pool, so I'm not expecting great faith arguments to start with. There's a partisan start to the conversation, but why do we need a Department of Government Efficiency? And there's 27,000 likes here. In 2020, the U.S. government spent $4.5 million to spray alcoholic rats.
David Kunkel, you can jump into voice chat right now, or you can get banned. You have 45 seconds. I am watching the welcome channel. The Discord channel is being spammed in chat right now. You guys can join, or you guys can get banned.
With Bobcat urine. Now, what's going on? Why would they do that? It does seem silly. It seems like a lot of money. We could make the argument this isn't that much money. And in the scheme of things, it isn't. I want the...
Tell me why I'm not an expert. Fuck, I can't even speak. David Kunkel, you can jump into a voice call with me right now with your own voice. Tell me why I am wrong.
Government of the U.S. to be spending money on scientific research. And it doesn't spend very much of its money on scientific research. I mean, like, we could pull up a budget. What's the budget? That's the Hoboken Public Library. Why does Google suck? Government of the U.S., not the Hoboken Public Library. What's this one? Is this federal spending by function? We've got, this is 2015. What's happening? Let's just do 2020. So we have something slightly more useful. Oh, thanks for the 2015 one. That's freaking awesome. I love that. Why do we suck? Where did my taxes go? My property taxes? No! Show me the federal budget.
Okay, we're skipping to where he has
Science, there it is. In community transportation. Somewhere in here, there's gonna be energy and science. There it is. There it is. Look, I don't think that number is as big as it should be. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that $38 billion doesn't matter. I'm just saying if I'm the Department of Government Efficiency, I have a lot of places to look before I get to the $4.5 million spent on spraying alcoholic rats with bobcat urine. But that does not mean that this...
Oh, wait, really quick. I just wanted to call this out really quick. If the guy that is going to be attorney... comma general, I don't know why there's a comma there. If the guy that's going to be attorney general had any federal charges, maybe what you're saying could be believable, but if there are no charges, there is no crime. Oh, then why is everyone so, like, why have I heard the term Biden crime family over and 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 over? Why have I heard that Joe Biden is a pedophile over and 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 over? Why have I heard, like, so many fucking Democrats are doing, like, weird sex fucking, like, demon cult baby blood drinking things over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I don't see any federal fucking charges for them. Donald Trump was in office for 4 fucking years.
This is a good use of money. And I don't know why you would spray an alcoholic rat with bobcat urine, but I bet somebody does, and I bet it's not as weird as it sounds. Let's take
I support the clove of garlic person in chat.
Ourselves into the world and say, why would you spray any rat with bobcat urine? And it's because bobcats are rat predators, and you probably want to induce a stress response. So there's probably a bunch of ways to stress out a rat, and there's probably a bunch of sort of standard ways where you know how much a particular thing is going to stress out a rat. I know that one way is that you, like, electrify the...
Don't have Discord? You can do it on Twitter. Find me on Twitter. I'm Sondsol. If you send me a message request, we can do a voice call there.
Cage and shock their little paws. So cause them a little bit of pain. That it's not necessarily that it's inhumane, but that could be a lot sort of harder to pull off than just getting bobcat urine from a place that has bobcats and then spray. Like, how much does bobcat urine cost? Predator urine.
True lupus.
Oh, I love that. I love what? Wait a second, talking with the P-man. So yeah, you could pick up a 64-ounce growler. I don't know. I would have used that word of bobcat urine for $125. That's easy. You can do it in a number of different labs. So if you want to repeat the thing, you just go to the P-man and you say, hey, pick me up a little bit more bobcat urine. You spray it with this sprayer. It's the same thing. This is, I almost guarantee you, why they sprayed the alcoholic rats with bobcat urine. It wasn't to see, like, what happens when you spray an alcoholic rat with bobcat urine. It was to intentionally induce a stress response to see what would happen. And I don't know if these rats are alcoholic because...
Hey, thank you for becoming a sponsor. What the fuck does that mean? Wait, sub for 11 months and I'm barely around. I am the greatest. You are the greatest, Testicle Johnson. What does it mean to be a fucking sponsor? Does that just mean that you subbed? I appreciate that, my man.
This is just some tweet from the internet. I don't know if they're alcoholic rats or if they are rats who are drunk. If they got rats drunk and then stressed them out, and then they stressed out non-drunk rats to see like the difference between those two things, which would be interesting. If the rats are actually...
David Kunkel, I'm not going to sit here and do the fucking thing where I respond to your chat message and then I have to wait for you through the delay in the fucking stream. There's about a like 2 to 3 to 5 second delay from when I speak to when you hear it, to when you get to type, to when you get to fucking send. That's going to be about a fucking 30-second delay before I get to see what your response is, which is why I tell people to jump into voice call, because it's so much fucking faster. It doesn't ruin the entire flow of my fucking stream. Jesus fucking Christ.
Alcoholic, and they've created a dependency on alcohol in the rats, and then they are seeing if they spray it, if the rats then do something.
David can go away.
That like in response to alcohol.
Go fuck
like
kids on your own time.
An alcohol, like a rat that has previously been conditioned to be dependent on alcohol, if you stress that rat out, will it drink more or less? I can see it. Like, I feel like I've a little bit, like, this is an interesting exercise to be like, why would someone spray an alcoholic rat with bobcat urine? But we probably don't need to figure this out. I can just search bobcat urine rat spray. No, that's just giving me predator pee again. Bobcat urine rat, alcoholic rat. There's a little Google thing here. It says exposure to bobcat urine can increase alcohol self-administration. So if rats are stressed out, they will drink more. And that may also increase sensitivity to alcohol's interoceptive effects. Is that just like drunkenness? Interoception is the sense that provides information about the body's internal state and can
hold on. What the fuck is this chat message in Twitch chat? You can just ban people that say fucking insane fucking shit like this. Yeah, get banned. I don't care. If you're gonna start like threatening people in my fucking Twitch chat, like violent threats don't fly with me. Fuck off.
Okay. We've got an actual study here. This is from 2020, so that is the year. Alcohol use disorder is highly comorbid with traumatic stress disorders in humans, and duly diagnosed individuals cite negative affective symptoms as a primary reason for drinking alcohol. So this is, you guys, is this science that we're doing to help veterans with substance use disorders? Is that what we're mad about? I know people hate this, but if you go to ChatGPT and you ask it to explain an abstract to you of a topic you don't understand, well, it will give you useful stuff. The researchers hypothesized that a history of traumatic stress might increase the pleasurable properties of alcohol, decrease the unpleasant effects of alcohol. The study suggests that traumatic stress history makes alcohol seem less unpleasant, possibly increasing the risk of alcohol use disorder by altering brain signaling pathways in areas related to stress and reward. So, like, there's, I mean, so two things. One, these are mice. They're not people.
What's the topic? There is no topic. I haven't even been able to focus on this video because the retards in chat are going fucking insane. I think for the last bit of stream, I'm just going to open it up to open call-ins. Again, I have an open policy. If you guys think that anything that I have said this entire stream is incorrect, you are more than welcome to jump into the Discord. Or if you don't have Discord and you're like super worried about that, one sec. But yeah, like, but just so you guys know, there's been one person who has joined the Discord this entire time. All the people that are going super fucking hard and like screeching in chat and saying that I'm wrong, and I keep on inviting people, hey, if I'm wrong, you're more than welcome to jump into the voice call with me and tell me where I'm wrong about literally anything. You're more than welcome to. I am totally fine with having either a chill conversation, or if you're going to be like a total fucking like aggressive fucking retard, I can roll in the mud with you too. I can do it either way. But no one has joined the fucking Discord. You guys are all fucking cowards that just want to fucking sit behind a screen and fucking bitch, cry, and moan about things that I haven't said. Check Discord DM for epic meme. Got you. Ben Shapiro and Matt Walsh fought bitterly and reportedly came to blows over Shapiro's executive decision to cut a scene from Walsh's movie, Am I Racist?, in which Walsh runs around Times Square screaming the N-word at the top of his lungs for 5 straight minutes. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. That's probably not true. Because if it were true, then there would be a million fucking videos of, like, randomly that people saw this guy screaming the N-word in Times Square, posted on Twitter, and then someone would have recognized that it was Matt Walsh, and then it's not true. It'd be really fucking funny if he did it, though. What vacuous points have I made, Brandon B? Give me a topic. Tell me what I am just like incorrect on. Tell me what I'm vacuous. Tell me where I don't expand on literally anything. I am now fully focused on chat. I will respond to any substantive fucking criticism that you guys want me to engage with. I will respond. I will give you my full take. Tell me. What is anything that I've said wrong? Because you're all obviously either too tech fucking illiterate or too fucking rot tooth fucking low IQ diabetic fucking retards to fucking jump into a fucking Discord call. So please type out with your little fucking fat fingers onto your fucking phone. Tell me what I said that is wrong this entire stream. Your thoughts on the attempted assassinations? I'm like wholly against them, obviously. Political violence doesn't have any place in America. Kidnut Ken has YouTube chat on screen and he is anal about TOS. If I put YouTube chat on screen, then I will be taken out back behind the shed by the editor, and he is a heavily armed man. He will probably you'll never see me. All of the AI assets that he used, he'll probably use AI assets to recreate me, and you'll never see the real me again. Opinion on the tariff plan. The tariff plan is fucking stupid. I'm not wholly against tariffs. Tariffs can be used in targeted ways that are fine, but we have to understand what a tariff is. A tariff is a tax, and that tax is paid by Americans. You don't tax when they send the product over, that tax is collected at the port in the United States by the person who ordered the item. So we have to understand that first. A 20% blanket tariff is fucking insane. It is not a good idea. What was the guy dribbling on about rats? I was going to make a point with it, but now I'm just like disappointed with how fucking stupid YouTube chat is. Holy fucking shit. We need to find a way to cull some of this audience. Jesus. But yeah, like tariffs can be used in a good way, but the way that Trump is talking about them, where it's kind of ephemeral what the level of the taxation is actually going to, or I'm sorry, the tariff is going to be. Because does anybody have a link to the interview where he's like, well, the tariff could be 20%, it could be 50%, it could be 100%, 200, 500%, I don't know, but it's going to be enough to make other people, bring our manufacturing back. But like at the end of the day, we're like the most advanced fucking country in the world. We have the highest productivity per labor hour in the entire fucking world. And that's because we get cheap shit from other places that are able to, they have that ability to make those things for cheap. Why wouldn't we use those cheap things and then bring those things into the United States and then add value to them here and continue our like growth going forward? Tariffs in theory aren't bad. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, tariffs are a tool, but they're like having a wholesale tariff on every import is like 19th century, early 20th century economic like planning. Like, it's just fucking stupid. Taiwan more advanced? They're more advanced in one manufacturing thing, yes, but like they want our protection, so they gave us a bunch of that technology, and so now we're not on par with them because they kept some of the most high-tech shit to themselves, but now we're the second most advanced country in terms of producing microprocessors. John 3:15, you can jump into the Discord call. I have about 20 more minutes before I have to end stream. You can tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me one thing that I said that's wrong. Again, there is a way for you guys to tell me why I am wrong. It is ! Discord right there. And if you join that link that's going to pop up in 2 seconds right there, you guys can then jump into the Discord and get into a voice call with me and tell me where I am wrong. These tariffs will adjust, guy? Explain to me what you mean they'll adjust. Bye, Chuck. Go. Fuck, I won't say that. Never mind. Opinion on rainbow flags on government buildings? I don't fucking care. It's not like a major fucking issue. Isn't CPI on the rise already? It was on the rise. I don't know if it's currently on the rise because I haven't looked at the CPI in a couple of months. Because like our rate of inflation has been going down. So like my intuitive thought would be our rate of inflation is going down. Therefore, the CPI is either being stable or going down. But I don't know. Let's see. CPI. Is it raising or is it... I want to... over time, not a bar graph. Oh, well, I guess 12-month percentage change. Holy shit. Our energy costs have gone down 5% in the last 12 months? Fucking how? I'm going to save that tab and try and figure out why that happened. All items less food and energy. Food. Hey, food is actually going down a little bit from where it was. All items 2.6. So it's raising slightly still, but not like to a like crazy degree. Haven't we been drilling a lot more oil? I just don't know like what the level for it to go down 5% is pretty fucking crazy. That's a big number. Your personal residence is one thing, but why in government? I mean, like we have all sorts of different fucking flags that fly at different things for different times. Like it's just like not like this is not a major issue in the country that I think is going to like destroy our fucking country. I'm more concerned with the economy. I'm more concerned with foreign policy issues. I'm more concerned with like actual, you know, like policy, like the fucking flags that get flown. As long as we're not like doing like incredibly fucking cringe shit where the like American flag isn't on top and we're like trying to make some sort of stupid virtue signaling statement. Like, yeah, it's virtue signaling, but I don't care that much about virtue signaling unless it's like actively damaging the country. How's it going, Abby? Welcome to hell. Disband the Department of Education. There are going to be so many lawsuits. Wait, well, lawsuits over what? I don't think that a lawsuit is going to be able to keep the executive branch from like destroying the Department of Education. Also, for people who have children, especially children who are in high school, I need you guys to understand that if he gets rid of the Department of Education, your child will not be able to receive any kind of like Pell Grants or government subsidized loans, anything like that. They're going to have to go to Sally Mae with that like 10-15% interest rate. Just so you know, Pell Grants are run through the Department of Education. If you don't have the Department of Education, you don't have Pell Grants. I am concerned that I won't be able to finish my degree because there won't be Pell Grants. Stop fear baiting, dude. Well, they haven't. Well, here's the thing, Hamill. Listen. If they had announced something that would be a replacement to the Pell Grant program, to the government subsidized like student loans program, that would be something. I wouldn't be able to like. And if there is something, I haven't heard about it. If you have something that I can look up, I'll eat my words right now. Have they, even given any semblance of a plan to replace the Pell Grant program? But why government building? Bro, why is this like your biggest fucking like political issue? Like the gay pride flag is just like, I never fucking think about the gay pride flag. I have like tons of gay friends. I have trans friends. I have, LGBTQIA plus fucking two spirit, whatever the fuck friends. Like these identities just do not care all that much to me. Like the virtue signaling with the flag, like, oh, well, we're going to have the fucking progress flag everywhere, or, we shouldn't have the gay rights flag anywhere. Like it's a nothing fucking issue. It doesn't affect your life in any way, shape, or form. But you know what does? The economy. You know what does? Our position on the world stage, being the top dogs. Like these things matter to me. The fucking gay flag being on a government building just does not matter to me. What's your degree in? Well, I'm pursuing a degree in political science. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish that because I am fucking poor. I've been poor my entire life. I'm not going to be able to fucking afford a degree if I don't have access to things like Pell Grants. I've been to school for a bunch of different things, but I was a retard when I was a child. I say child. I was an adult, 18 to 24. I changed my major like 5 times in that time period. So that was really fucking stupid of me. Probably not worth what you'll be able to earn without the subsidy. I mean, when it comes to this, first off, I'm fairly certain I'd be able to pay back any student loans that I've accrued with that degree. But also, like the amount of money that I'm earning isn't my primary goal in life. I don't aim to be a billionaire or like big on Wall Street or anything like that. I like. If I cared about those things, I would go into finance. I wouldn't go into fucking political science, okay? I'm not retarded. I know what I'm getting a degree in, okay? Tell me about your AI capabilities. That's a question for Tron. What's your opinion on the wars going around the world at the minute? America should stand by its ally Israel, but we should also tell them, like, hey, maybe at this point you're not like actually gaining anything militarily in Gaza. You should probably move on to a different phase of that war. I don't care what they fucking do to Hezbollah. Like, you get fucked, Hezbollah. Meet like 50 million fucking American Tomahawk missiles. Let's fucking go. When it comes to Ukraine, we obviously have a vested interest there because Russia is an open adversary of the United States. They say as much openly, and then they laugh at all the people who say that Russia is our friend or Russia isn't a threat. So, like, we have a vested interest in defending Ukraine because we already had good relations with them. They were moving towards democracy, et cetera, et cetera. Good partnerships are good things for the United States. So we should be assisting them. I think that we've kind of kneecapped our support for Ukraine because of political instability inside of the United States, because everyone's super fucking ass mad about literally every single fucking thing, including fucking pride flags on government buildings. Like, if we can't get past that, we probably won't be able to get past like Ukraine funding. But yeah, we do have a vested interest there. I worry about friends that I know that are over there that are either, Ukrainian or people who are journalists. And then when it comes to Taiwan, we should defend Taiwan tooth and nail. There's literally no condition on which we should ever give up Taiwan. Holy shit. Testicle Johnson, can you link me that video? I don't want to hear complaints when schools put the 10 Commandments up. I like, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, do I think that we should have like the gay pride flag and the 10 Commandments? I don't think that we should have. Like, I just don't care about these things. Like, if the 10 Commandments happen to like, and they like legalize that in schools, will that affect my fucking life? No. Will it, like, if I ever have kids, will that affect that? No. But like, at the end of the day, do I fucking care? No. Retron, what's up?
One person in the waiting room.
Oh, it's Ice Beans. Yo. Hello?
Hey. Howdy.
What's up?
Okay. This isn't related to what you're talking about immediately, at least. I'm curious about your position on the puberty blockers thing because you mentioned that you mentioned something about 18. Do you want to clarify?
Yeah. So when it comes to like puberty blockers, there's so much fucking evidence and counter evidence, and everybody has their own fucking thing. Like, at the end of the day, I think that there's probably a good way that we could, through therapy or like psychologist visits or whatever the fuck, figure out if someone is actually trans or like if they're like an edge case or some shit like that. Those people should probably have access, not unlimited access, not like super easy access, like that we should go through channels for it. But like if there's a kid that is, like thinking that they are trans and we put them on puberty blockers for like a year or two and then they like desist, we can take them off of it. I don't think that the harm in that outweighs the like benefit of like a bunch of trans people not being fucking harassed for their entire life because they don't look like the gender that they're trying to transition to. So like that's basically it. Like I'm not like a hard liner one way or another. Like there's got to be a nice middle ground, but everybody like takes the extremist point of view on both sides of it. So
Sure. And I agree that we're throwing out a lot in order to essentially be I don't want to say woke, but like essentially like in the eagerness to stay on what's considered the right side of history or whatever. So
yeah,
I
was part of that for a while, but then I like, again, the biggest change for me over the course of my streaming and the course of my political journey was learning that just like listening to other people isn't going to be the only way to form an opinion. Learning how to read scientific studies, learning how to, like make logical inferences and see what is and what isn't possible, shit like that. So like when it comes to this, like, yeah, there is a drive that we don't want to have the wrong opinion, and I totally get that, and I can sympathize with, and I do sympathize with like the politicians who are like, well, fuck, there's probably a middle ground that I would support, but like, fuck, if I support the middle ground, then I'm going to get like absolutely ass blasted by everybody on my side. Same thing with like mainstream media people, but again, at the end of the day, we need to like on the left. Whether you're like a far lefty, crazy, whatever the fuck, or if you're like a centrist liberal like I am, we have to bring the conversation back to fucking reality is what we need to do.
Yeah, sure. And I think that like, I remember like trying to do some research on this myself, and like I very quickly kind of ground to a halt because the very first premise that I was trying to debunk, which was that like they just hand out puberty blockers like candy, essentially my research stalled because I could not find that there was any kind of standard per se. All I could find was the WPATH guidelines, which are just guidelines and guidelines on the care. And you could say what you like about WPATH, but like I feel like from whatever I saw coming out of them was fairly reasonable and not like crazy. Even the leaks that were like the WPATH leaks that everyone was freaking out was just like a bunch of like doctors talking about literally what you're talking about, like what is the right combination of therapy and X, Y, and Z to maybe they don't need a whole transition because their issue isn't like that they're trans. It could be something different, even just like I don't know, something.
Yeah, it could be like teenage angst. It could be just like discomfort with one's body.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or like a lot of kids like go through shit when they're teens and preteens when it comes to their body because they're going through puberty. Like shit happens. But like, and I don't know if this is I don't know if this is like a thing that lefties talk about. Like there is a moderately sized desistance rate with puberty blockers where kids like go on puberty blockers and they're like, actually no, I'm not trans, and they go off the puberty blockers, right?
And I feel like that's kind of the point. That's kind of what you want, no?
Yeah, exactly. But like again, like just like trying to find some sort of like reasonable standard is like really important when it comes to trying to research this shit. You're 1 billion% right. It is fucking impossible because there is no like tried and true standard, especially like not across countries, not in the United States, not nowhere.
Yep. I mean, I think actually like certain I didn't even get a chance. Like, I mean, I kind of stopped right then and there because it was kind of, and I got distracted by something else essentially. But like that, at least as far as the U.S. goes, there wasn't a standard thing. It really seems to be at the discretion of like your particular psychologist that you are seeing.
Yeah, and that's why you'll see like horror stories coming out of like, oh, this psychologist or like this doctor's office is just like giving it out like candy, and then like other like trans activists like complaining like fucking crazy, like, oh well, this place won't give me my HRT because I don't have this, that, or the other from like notes from different psychologists. Like everybody's mad about all of the different about all of the different standards, and at the end of the day, it's really hard to sift through everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess to get to kind of my question, right? So wait, so when you said earlier about 18 though, like is that like
I was talking about like the like gender affirming surgeries. I think that like
oh, you meant surgeries. You said puberty blockers.
Oh fuck, I must have misspoke.
And then you blew out a chatter for saying 25.
Well, yeah, because that shit's fucking retarded. When do you go through puberty? Through 13 through fucking like 18 years old is when it starts. Like at 18 would be super low, like super late. Like, yeah, no shit. What would be the point of a puberty blocker if you take it after you've gone through puberty? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, hold on. Give me just a second. Hold on.
Yeah. Don't debate with people who don't want to listen and believe, but that's so fun. I like to argue with people who don't want to listen and believe. It's only irritating when they don't come into a voice chat. If they just want to like sit in chat and sorry, I'm just responding to chat super quick.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
But yeah, like if they just want to sit and chat and say cope, Trump 24 like over and over and over, at that point, like I'm fine with just banning them. But if they want to actually like argue with me or say that what I'm saying is wrong, I'm fine even if they just like sit there and chat and like actually respond to what I'm saying or tell me why I'm wrong. But if you just like say over and over and over the same fucking shit over and over and over, like you can get banned for spam.
Okay, I mean, and to be clear, like that's kind of I mean I that was kind of what I came in to ask you about, but like okay, I guess you meant surgeries before 18. Like no, you probably wouldn't want surgeries before 18 unless it was like some
there's probably some kind of there's probably some study that says that gender affirming care like somewhere between 15 and 18 is like acceptable or something like that. But like at this point with how poisoned the discourse is, like if like I don't think that
it's not optically good to like argue for that. Yeah,
it's not even that it's like optically good. It's like it would be impossible to like get anything through Congress or the Senate or anything like that. Like, and if you've been on puberty blockers and you've had access to that sort of thing, like you know, as a preteen or some shit like that, and you actually are trans and you've gone through all of the different processes that we eventually come up with, like at that point, like getting the surgery after you're 18 probably isn't going to be a big deal, right?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean that sounds reasonable. I mean I think that like it's really unfortunate because it is hard to be the middle person or even be like somebody who's pointing out like actually concerns, because quote unquote concerns are quite often used as a like, I mean, they're kind of used as a smokescreen to like essentially bigger things, right? Like basically all of England.
Yeah.
So,
like we have to, what we need to do in the United States right now is we need to like cull our population, whether ideologically or physically. No, I'm just kidding. But like we need to get rid of the unbelievable amount of fucking like hardcore like dog eat dog fucking partisanship and extremism. Like holy fucking shit, we could actually get something done that would make everybody happy or leave everyone just like slightly mad if people would be fucking reasonable. But it's all or nothing for both sides, and I hate to say that about the Democrats, but like I'm talking about like the median Democrat voter. Like it's like fucking all or nothing, and we need to like fucking stop that, because I'm done I'm done with it. Like, again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm probably going to go on a pretty big anti-lefty arc and anti-conservative arc coming up because
Oh my.
because I fucking hate lefties, and I think that them like gloating over the election like they were right about anything that they said. That people didn't vote for Trump because of Gaza. People didn't vote for Trump because we don't have Medicare for all. We're voting for people voted for Trump probably because of the economy, probably because of like some amount of misinformation, because they think that tariffs are going to somehow save the American way of life for some reason. Like there's like a million different reasons, but like Gaza and Medicare for all are just like not it. So
Sure. Okay. One last thing that you probably did not know about me, but you might find interesting was that I actually whenever I started getting into Twitch politics, I actually got I was like one of my first people was like Walsh, and then very quickly I was in the Demon Mama sphere for a very long time.
You must have hated me.
Yeah, it's very funny because I heard a lot about you. And I don't think I ever really watched you. I'm gonna be honest and say, like, you know how you, especially when you're like first getting into the shit, like you pick up on the same like prejudices and shit, right?
Yeah, you pick your favorite creator, and then that like their opinions
yeah, and then
become
whoever
yours,
they hate, you hate, So like, for the longest time, like Destiny was like the worst person ever. You know what I mean? And now I will say that like part of the reason I didn't ever like, I there were multiple reasons that made me like come out of that sphere, I'll say it in that way. And it all kind of happened around like the whole school thing, I want to say.
Oh yeah, that shit was fucking retarded. Jesus.
It was retarded. Well, it was retarded in one way, and then like not retarded in another. Like, I know you have a lot of history with Demon Mama, but like the original school take, as I remember it, the original school take was that like the current school system fails a lot of students.
Yeah, but like that's the thing with the
obviously
extremism thing.
it got blown into like, well, don't send them to school, or you can't
Yeah,
force
there's like
them.
literally nothing. Like if your child says I don't want to go to school, like, oh, LOL, I like the kid doesn't get to learn now, and like that's not child abuse for some reason. Like no, sometimes kids don't want to do something. At a certain point, you have to force your kid to go to fucking school. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. No. I mean, and the thing was that like I did have that. I was more so a heme orbiter than anybody else. So like yeah, I miss him too. But like that was the thing that grounded me more or less, right? But yeah, I thought you'd find that funny.
Yeah, I did not know that. How long have you been streaming for?
Only like 2 years.
Okay, gotcha.
But I was like one of a few heme orbit. Like I came out of the heme orbit. I'm kind of like one of the only streamers left out of the heme orbit, sadly.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well, hey, I'm gonna have to like end stream here in a minute. I'm gonna do some housekeeping, but thanks for calling in. And yeah, like I think that there's obviously something that we can find in the middle that is like still, accepting of people who are trans without like freaking everybody the fuck out that their kids are going to be like forcibly sex changed at school over the course of a day without the parents' permission. Like obviously that second one's not happening, but like we have to like dispel that feeling that people have.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, anyways, now that I know you're not trying to say no puberty blockers for people under 18, then
no. Listen, I am trans people's like strongest soldier. Okay, like I have a lot of respect for a lot of trans people. Like I don't think that there's any reason that it should be this big of a political issue. But yeah. Anyways, catch you later. All right.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, real quick. I don't have very much time left on stream because I also have a regular job, so I have to go to do that. But really quick, there's a couple of things I want to go over. And I was not reading chat the entire time of that conversation because I wanted to actually focus on the fucking conversation. Are we really having like a conversation about? Are we really having a conversation about religion in my chat right now? Our rights are endowed by God. Okay. Come in voice call next time for a philosophical debate. Let me see. What is chat saying really quick? I see that one person joined the Discord. Welcome to the Discord. I see you in chat there too, so nice to have you there. Again, I'll probably be streaming again sometime this week. I don't know exactly when. It might be tomorrow. It might be the next day. But one thing that I do want to encourage people, because with the way that streaming is going on Shorts right now is fucking crazy. We have 50,000 views on this fucking stream for some reason, and upwards of 500 concurrents at some points. So I do want to funnel people that... Timu Hassan, bro, you take that shit back right now. Never compare me to that terrorist supporting fucking cringe piece of shit ever again. All right? Compare me to a fucking Hezbollah fucking Hamas supporter again, you're banned. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Did you see the Doge thing?
Go.
You're such a fucking retard.
I love Israel. I love Israel. Gone. Gone. I love Israel. Israel.
Fuck off. Anyways, what was I saying? Fuck. Oh yeah. So one thing I want to do is while I do like the amount of views that I'm getting on YouTube Shorts, obviously 50,000 views on a video is fucking insane. I also would rather people be able to see the stream in all of its glory in the correct aspect ratio like this. But I also want to stop streaming on Twitch because Twitch is a dying platform filled with fucking terrorist sympathizers and shit like that. And I also don't want to get banned from Twitch, which is why I have to be way more careful with my speech, even when I'm streaming on YouTube, because I'm multicasting to Twitch. So I'm going to see if I dual stream to YouTube, one short stream and a regular stream, if that would kill me in the algorithm. But like one short stream and one, 1980 by 1920 by 1080 stream, and funnel people that way. I would like to see people be return chatters. I like it when there are people that disagree with me. I think like 80% of my audience is conservative at this point, even the regular viewers. So it's not like I'm wholly against. It's not like I'm wholly against people who disagree with me in my chat, but I will be.
Wolfenstein? Yeah, I haven't read it.
Thank you for
More
the
like
100 bits.
Temu the quartering. JK, JK, JK.
Yeah, you better fucking say JK on that one. Fuck off. But what was I saying? Really quick, I just need to finish this off because I need to get to work. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to like funnel people over to a regular viewing experience. I want returning chatters, so if you guys like the stream, please subscribe. That should be really easy. There should be a subscribe button somewhere on the screen for you right now. If not, just click the like Sondsol picture on your screen and then go and subscribe to my channel and you'll be able to see that. I will also go ahead and give you guys a link to my Discord really quick. There it is. If you join the Discord, you'll also get a little notification every time I go live. That's really helpful if you guys want to be able to see my stream when it's happening. Again, there is an open invitation, especially right now as we're kind of popping off, that if you disagree with something that I say, if you want to have a chill conversation, we can have a chill conversation. If you want to have if you want to tell me how much of a demonic, demon-crat I am and how, the Democrats are going around and drinking baby blood, we can have that conversation too, and I can be just as aggressive as you are. You set the tone of the conversation, okay? Yeah, like there's an open invitation. Like I will change my opinion if you provide me with evidence that I am wrong. I am not an ideologue. I am not a shill. I'm not being paid by the Democrats. I am not being paid by anybody except for my loyal viewers. here is also, hey, thank you for the $5 for the super chat. I super appreciate that, my friend. Numbies for normal stream schedule. Also, I will be, if we start seeing people join the Discord, if we see people subbing to the channel, I'll be finding time slots that are consistent so that we can have you guys every single time, right? Nice, I'll debate you. Join the Discord. You're more than welcome to. I won't be able to right now because I have like 2 minutes before I have to shut off this stream and scramble to get ready for work. But yeah, yes, I am being paid by Jeb Bush, the true shadow dictator of the United States. But yeah, like again, if you want to know who I am, I'm Sondsol. I am a political science student who may never be able to get a degree if they get rid of the Department of Education. So we'll see if I'm able to do that. But yeah, I am ready for debates. I am ready for just about anything that you can throw at me. I like to be correct, so if I'm incorrect, please correct me. Anything else? Anything else that I should say, Tron? I appreciate the invitation to debate civilly. Listen, I say it like multiple times per stream, but at a certain point, I just start calling people rot tooth fucking diabetic retards because they just continue to say the same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over. Show the channel. Oh, guys, guess what? I have a YouTube channel. You're watching it right now. View my channel. Look at that. Look at my pretty little face right there. Oh my God. And I have a live screen right there, and I have videos that are posted, and you guys can go and watch them and like see if you disagree with one of my takes. Oh my God, isn't this fucking crazy? There's tons of them. There's tons of them, and you can even, if you want to see me at my most retarded, you can go to oldest, and you can watch me when I was debating people when I was a socialist. Real fucking retard hours back then. Okay, so anyways. Anything else? She just went toxic really quickly. Listen, I hate lefties and I hate Republicans who are going to just sit there and spam the same 3 words in my chat over and over and over. So, the hate goes both ways. I hate everyone equally, but I love the people who are actually willing to engage in a conversation. This might end America. Real quick, very important.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, 1 second. Refresh.
Hey, buddy. I heard you're hungry. Come here. Come here. I hear you're hungry. For a knuckle sandwich. Oi, Kylo, you want a bite of this knuckle sandwich?
Okay, fuck off. All right. Time to watch Socialist Sondsol. Okay, but you're not allowed to. Okay, here's the last thing I'm gonna leave you with. If you go and watch my old socialist videos, you're not allowed to make fun of me for them now because I've changed. I'm a changed man. Okay. I'll check same time tomorrow for your stream. Well, thank you. And once again, if you guys join the Discord, you'll get notifications. There's a little thing that you can click to see, notifications for when I go live on YouTube or on Twitch. Yeah, I think that's it. I will catch you guys later. Oh shit, I can't even end the stream because I don't know where my OBS is on my fucking desktop. Let's see here. All right, here we are. All right, bye-bye YouTube. I will catch you guys probably tomorrow. All right.